Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Scott, and today we're going to be reading a story called Bee and Me. So we're going to work a lot on our lip sounds. So our lips go together for bee, and they pop and they hold together for me. So we're going to learn a lot about the bees, which you should be seeing a lot of them soon since it's spring now. Into the garden bumbled a bee. She zigzagged through flowers and blooms on our... Yep, let's try it. Tree. Tree. Our tongue goes up, then our lips together. She tumbled, she buzzed, she rolled, and she fluttered, gathering powder the color of butter. Does anyone know what color butter is? Yeah, it's yellow. Don't forget, this is our smile sound. So our teeth are like a big smile, and we bring our tongue up. Yellow. It's yellow. So the gold powder they're talking about, it's not butter, but the bees like to collect it to make honey. It's called pollen, and sometimes it makes us sneeze. Does anyone sneeze in the springtime? Yeah, I'm getting there. But that's what makes us sneeze. All the flowers are growing. When all of the sudden my dog chased the bee, who dashed towards the house, a safe place to flee. Uh-oh, what is the dog doing? So let's make it in a big sentence. For a dog, we don't know if it's a boy or a girl, so we're going to use the word it. We could say, it is chasing the bee. Can you try that big sentence? Nice job, that's a long sentence. And where is the bee going to hide or flee? In the house. It is going in the house. I ran for the window and shut it up fast, but the bee was already inside of the glass. Uh-oh. The boy tried to close the window, but who got inside? Yeah, the bee got inside. Buzz, buzzed the bee. Oh no, I yelled back, afraid that the bee might launch an attack. Uh-oh, let's look at the boy. How does the boy feel about the bee? Let's look at his face. Is he happy about the bee? No, he doesn't have a smile. Look, his eyes are big. His eyebrows went up and his mouth is kind of like a frown or an O. Do you think he's scared or excited? Yeah, he's scared. Show me a big scare face. He does not like that bee. Is anyone else afraid of bees? A few of you? Let's see what the boy does. Please help me, said the bee as I peered through the crack. I'm in a big hurry. I have to get back. So the boy was afraid of the bee, but how does the bee feel? Look, she's frowning. Her eyes are going down. She looks like she's about to cry. How does she feel? Yeah, she is sad. But just as I hid, I took a final peek, and to my great surprise, the bee started to speak. That's when she said, "Please help me. My friends are all busy working hard in the hive. They wiggle, they waggle, they jiggle, and they jive." Ooh, what are all the bees doing in the hive? Let's look. There's more than one bee, so would I say he, she, it, or they? We would use the word they. We could say they are dancing, but they also are working. We're good for much more than honey, you see. We bees help the flowers, the bushes, and trees. So bees make honey, but they also help plants like flowers and trees and bushes. We gather their pollen and spread it around, the only way to keep them growing, we found. So when the bees spread around that yellow pollen on their legs, do you think it helps the plants grow or stay put? It helps the flowers and the plants and the trees grow big and tall. Uh-oh. If it weren't for us bees, why, the plants would be gone. No more peaches, no cherries, no trees to climb on. Uh-oh, what would happen to the flowers and the trees and all the plants if there were no bees? Yeah, they would be all gone. There would be no apples, no flowers to smell. Still, you humans decide that you don't like us well. Some people really don't like bees, but we need bees. They're really important. And then from her eye came a big, shiny tear. We just want to help, but you all run in fear. Oh no, what is the bee doing? Yeah, we could say she is crying. Can you try? Yeah, she feels so sad that people don't like her. But now that I've met you, I'm not scared anymore. I know lots about bees, even more than before. So remember in the beginning of the story, how did the boy feel about the bee? Yeah, he felt scared. How does he feel now that he knows more about the bee? Yeah, let's look at his face. He's got a smile and he's got kind eyes. He feels happy about the bee, or he likes the bee. From now on, I'll be much nicer to you. I'll never again swat at bees with my shoe. Then I opened the window and she flew away. See you soon, said the bee, and she got on her way. Oh, so the boy let the bee go. What is he doing now? He's saying bye to the bee, or we could say he is waving. Let's all wave bye to the bee. Oh, look, the dog is not chasing the bee anymore. Oh, and the bee flew away. So let's make it in a sentence. We can say the bee is flying. Can you try those sounds? That big sentence. The bee is flying. Nice job. And we learned all about the bee and how they help all the flowers grow. So if you see a bee, you can stay away from it, but we don't want to squash it. We need the bees. All right, so now go watch part 2 with Mrs. C for her activity.